Oh, hello, hello, and I sure hope I am live. Oh my goodness, what a day today. Yes, hopefully I will have some viewers here that I will see to make sure that I am live. Let me double check my phone as always. Oh, I do see some viewers, so that is great. I am hotspotting from my other phone, so that's why I'm hoping the internet is good here because so much is going on. I am here live at Quilt Canada. Can you see that behind me? Just double checking. Oh, yes. Okay. That's fabulous. I just had to double check volume to make sure that I am live. Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Smith, the National Education Manager of Janome, Canada. And yes, I am here live in Mississauga, Ontario at Quilt Canada. We're just up the road from Pearson International Airport. So all of our Janome America viewers, you could all get on a plane and just up the street from Pearson International, you fly into Toronto and we're right up the street. We're right on the Mississauga-Toronto border. So sometimes we say the International Center is where we are. It's Mississauga, well, it's Toronto, it's all kind of the same thing. Yes, oh, and Anne is here from Sudbury. Hello, well, Anne, you can catch a bus to come down here. I know a lot of the quilt guilds here in Ontario have buses, so we're going to have bus loads of people coming into the Quilt Canada Conference. It is the Canadian Quilters Association's annual quilt conference that we travel all across Canada. Last year we were in Edmonton. Previously we were in Halifax. Then we were in Vancouver. Then, of course, you know what was before then. And now we are here live in, again, the International Center in Toronto, Ontario. Again, I'm Michael Smith, National Education Manager of Janome Canada, and streaming live to Janome Sewing Machines, Janome America. And I know, again, it may be a little far for all of you to attend, but I thought I'm just going to pop into our booth, our Janome booth. And again, we've got so many machines. There is a Janome machine for everyone. And especially for a quilter, I'll just show some highlights of some of the machines that we brought into the booth specifically for quilters that may be of interest to you. But again, any kind of sewing that you do, these machines really do it all. So we'll go have a look. So let me flip around this camera and hopefully, everyone can see. Again, I'm not in my usual Janome red, but tomorrow I certainly will be. Let's flip around. There we go. And it's actually raining here right now. So good thing we're all done. There we go. We're all done loading. So here, let's go into the Quilt Canada booth. And this is wonderful. I know in the States, there's a lot of quilt shows. In Canada, we don't have as many as we used to, but always as a very proud sponsor of these events, boom, Janome is front and center. Don't you love the balloons? Red and white, of course, for Canada, but red being Janome's color, how appropriate. So yes, we are still setting up, as you see, lots and lots and lots of boxes here. But also of interest, as I'm here in the booth, you can go on janome.ca, go on to our Janome Life blog, and you will see, oh, why look, I'm doing a quilt binder attachment on the CM17 Thursday, tomorrow, from noon till 1. So hopefully you can join us in person. I'm going to try to do, and we have a number of artisans, Kim Jamison Hurst, our new makers, Ashley and Aaron from the Blanket Statement, Bridget from the Sustainable Quilter. I'm doing another demo that, yeah, Sandra says, look at all the lovely machines. Oh yes, just wait. Again, we're doing some live demos and I'm gonna try to record them all. So those of you who are not able to attend the show will be able to see the demos as well. And again, things like quilt binder, we can do on a number of machines. I just want to point this out. Isn't this gorgeous? Our fabulous marketing guru, Alan, made this. Isn't that so beautiful? And again, he's our marketing and graphics guy, but look at that, what he does. We're very multi-talented here in Janome. And oh, yes. Speaking of, again, we'll get to machines, I swear, but I always get distracted. This gorgeous pin cushion, this could be a jewelry holder. These are a free project on janome.ca, janome.com. the fabulous Janome America educator, Sam Fung, created this. It's a free project. It's in the Inspire tab on janome.ca or the Create and Learn tab on janome.com. So again, you can make that cute little pincushion dress form, even decorate, as you'll see in Sam's instruction. He's decorated all of his with decorative stitches of your machine, regardless of your machine. So that's a great project. But yes, boom, let's get into these machines. As a quilter, the two biggest reasons why people upgrade a machine: more throat space. Look at all this beautiful 11-inch throat space, and the lighting. Look at all this gorgeous LED lighting here. This is the fabulous Horizon MemoryCraft 9480 QC, stands for Quilting Couture Professional. So again, as a garment sewer, a home sewist doing home decor projects, crafting, or of course quilting, all this beautiful 11-inch throat space, all the Horizon line, all the Horizon machines have 11-inch throat space from the center needle position to the bed of the machine here, 11 inches. And again, all that beautiful LED lighting here in the bed of the machine, just where we need it. But oh, we want more. Look at that gorgeous little headlight that comes out, washing down right in the needle area, just as we need it. Fabulous. Now we have convenient things like, oh yes, the extension table here, the clear acrylic or somewhat frosted acrylic extension table included, all this extra room for our projects. This cloth guide is one of my most favorite things. We can move it here on our patented needle plate and a number of our Janome machines. There's always some kind of markings. Now here, if I were a garment sewist, I could line up this cloth guide with the 5/8 inch mark on the needle plate, and look, I've got this beautiful long fence to butt up my strip. So if I'm a garment sewer and I'm sewing a commercial pattern at 5/8 of an inch, isn't that great? Oh yes, Sandra is waiting for the big news. Tomorrow we have a launch of some new machines, and it's all going to be live at 11 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. We're unveiling those new machines. So follow Janome Canada Facebook, which also streams live to our Janome Canada YouTube. Now, if I'm a garment sewer, again, 5/8 of an inch, great. Home sewer, most of the home sewing projects will be a 1/2 of an inch. I can just move my guide to 1/2 of an inch. Or again, us quilters, we want 1/4 of an inch. Well, there are some convenient little markings down here on our needle plate. There's a tick mark there. Up in the bobbin cover, there's 2 marks, a tick mark here, kind of by that feed dog. And there's actually a tick mark all the way in the back here. So there's 5 different tick marks for our 1/4 of an inch seam. But if you want more accuracy, you just line up this cloth guide with the 1/4 of an inch markings on the needle plate here, and boom, you've got this perfect long fence for your 1/4 of an inch seam. Oh, lovely. My sister Deb is here. Hello, hello. And again, better late than never, no problem. We can always go back to review on Janome America's YouTube, Janome Canada's YouTube as well. All these beautiful stitches included. So sure, we have our 1/4 of an inch stitches, again, as a quilter, but many of quilters, they love, oh, if we do applique, look at all these applique stitches built in to the machine. A number of our older, I always think of, oh, like Dresden plate or sunbonnet sue, the applique, traditional applique patterns. Look at all those applique stitches, might be another feature that a quilter will look for. And oh, how about, here's all of our 1/4 of an inch stitches. Many of us love to sew down our binding with that serpentine stitch, which is stitch number 8 here on the 9480. We could also use this as a quilting stitch, like quilting through all layers. So lots of versatility, stitches for every purpose. So simple, easy to do. The threading guides, again, on all Janome machines, very simple. They're numbered here, and then again, numbered down on the face of the machine. So very simple and easy to do. beautiful touchscreen here on the 9480. But if we think, oh no, that's a little too much for my budget, well, then here we have the little sister, the 9410 QC. Now, I say little sister, but it's still that beautiful 11-inch throat space. We still have all this beautiful LED lighting. Look, even the thread guide has been changed here for the automatic needle threader. There's a new guide, guide number 7, that makes it even easier, even more accurate to thread the machine. So there is often, again, there's a machine for everyone. So if you're looking for the 9480, which is compatible with the stitch regulator, for example, that ASR, accurate stitch regulator, if you're looking for a machine, but to think, oh, I don't really need that stitch regulator, I don't really do free motion, well, then no problem. Maybe this 9410 is more the machine for you. You still have, again, that 11-inch throat space, all that beautiful LED lighting. You still have the touch screen, so many features, boom. Not as many stitches, but you still have a lot of those. Again, applique stitches, all your 1/4 stitches. You still even have that serpentine stitch. So again, lots of options. Janome is all about more, more, more. Now, of course, we could get into, oh, even as a quilter, the Skyline line has, I think it's about 8 3/4 inch throat space. So again, if you can't splash out for the Horizon line, maybe a Skyline machine is the machine for you. And the advantage to coming to a show like this, or again, you go to the dealer's store for a test drive, then you can see the machine and actually get a feel for it. Many machines have a knee lifter. This is actually taken from the garment industry, that we use our knee, if my hand was my knee, and then you see we raise and lower the foot that way. So that's a very convenient feature. Certainly any sewist would love that. Oh, Linda is here. Did I mention the 550E? I haven't gotten there yet. I'm still exploring the booth, actually. I've been setting up classroom machines all day. But again, things like the knee lifter is a very convenient feature for any sewist. Speaking of 550E, and again, there's even a secondary machine, classroom machine. Now in our classrooms, we have the 5300. This is the 3160 QDC. Again, a great machine for travel, for, again, classes. It's so easy, so lightweight. So any of you that maybe have a bigger machine, but you're going to take a class, well, maybe the 3160 or the 5300 is a good. There we go. Okay. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm hotspotting on my other phone and a call came through. So yes, there's always a discount on classroom machines. So again, wherever you are in the world, if there is a classroom Janome machine, it's a great time to take advantage. Many of our machines, like the QDC machines, they come with this quilting attachment kit. If you have a machine, but you would like this metal cloth guide, there's the even feed foot with the quilting guide bar. There's a 1/4 foot with the guide bar, the open toe PDH darning foot, the open toe satin stitch foot. These are great additional feet that, again, come included here with the 3160 QDC machine. They come included with the 5300. So again, a great travel machine, classroom machine, or a second backup machine when your big machine is taken to the dealers. Again, here's 5300. Again, it has that wonderful knee lift. And we have things like, oh, the optic magnifiers that have the magnetic little window that comes around to the front, and then we can see the stitches more easily. Again, wonderful feature of the touchscreen. We've got all of our stitches here on the little chart, even some fonts. So when we have our quilt labels, then there we can do our quilt labels on the machine. And boom, I have a wonderful Vanna assistant here. There, look at this. Optic magnifiers included with the 5300. So yes, as a quilter, garment sewist, whatever kind of sewing we want to do, look at that. And this is only 20. We've got a 40 and a 60 as well. So look at the difference. So these optic magnifiers come included with the 5300, but they are an optional accessory for machines like, Continental M7, for example, has its own optic magnifiers. So double check with your Janome dealer. They definitely make a big difference. So machines like that, wonderful. Features like that, optic magnifiers make it easy. So yes, when Linda had asked about the raised presser foot, yes, I always love a machine that does some thinking for us. Here is the fabulous 90, or the Memorycraft 550E. Now this is great. Again, I'll be doing some demos with AccuFill quilting in the 550E that we can turn our embroidery machine into a long arm quilting machine. And personally, I got the embroidery machine just so I could embroider my quilt labels. Now, again, a number of our machines have fonts built in, so we can always do our quilt labels through the regular sewing machine, but it's always wonderful to have an embroidery machine for labels. So that is great. Oh, speaking of CM17, yes, we have two here in the booth. Gorgeous, as we're just doing setup. Yes, CM17 that does it all. We'll be doing some demos. Again, I'll be doing my quilt binder attachment on the CM17 here, but the quilt binder attachment will work on a number of machines. A circular attachment, same thing. I'll be doing it on the CM17, but we can do it on many, many other machines. Yes, again, the CM17 with the big embroidery carriage, we can embroider our quilt labels or we can embroider quilts. A lot of companies have in the hoop projects where we can assemble the quilt in the embroidery hoop. Isn't that wonderful? And I love the CM17. Oh yes, with the telescoping thread mast, the spool pins, retractable. Isn't that so cool? So yes, you can actually transport your CM17. Is a wonderful all-around machine, sewing, quilting, and embroidery. But yes, what other machines as a quilter specifically would we like? Oh, I've already shown those. Okay, and Skylines, again, are great. Now, Skyline S6, as I had shown before, not only does it come with the knee lifter, but it is also the first machine in the Skyline line with the AccuFeed Flex Foot. And what that is, I always say, is a walking foot on steroids. And when you get a new machine, make sure you check your accessory compartments everywhere. They always love to stash little goodies. So here is the AccuFeed Flex Foot, again with those upper set of feed teeth. This little clip clips into the back of the machine so that activates the upper feed teeth here. So again, it's like a walking foot on steroids. So the Skyline S6 is the first in the Skyline line that has that. Isn't that adorable? Now, speaking of applique, see, as a quilter, it's great to have all these applique stitches built into our machines. So here on Skyline S6, oh, look at all these beautiful applique stitches. Now, you could just use a regular zigzag, but applique stitches, yes. Aren't these gorgeous? So, yes, so many things that we can do with our Janome machines. And of course, there is always some special goodies. Now, I wanted to show this in particular because when we go to look at this, like when we go to a show or a dealer store, this is why we want to go in person. Not only do we get the service from the dealers, but look at this beautiful sample. Then do you know most of your Janome machines have these stitches built in them? And as we go up the Janome line, we just got more and more and more. But isn't this gorgeous? This could be a table runner. This could be a placemat. Ultimately, you could decorate your fabric. This could be a scarf in lighter weight fabric. This could be fabric you're embellishing to make a tote bag. There's so many things we could do. And then look at this gorgeous bag. Isn't this fabulous? And again, another reason why we go to our Janome dealer. All these pockets, more pockets. Oh, I have a fabulous assistant. Say hello to the fabulous Shirley from Ultimate Sewing Center, who is here in our booth. And Shirley is in Oshawa, Ontario. And this is a class. This is another reason we're going to our Janome dealers in person. Look at all this. So all of your goodies, all of your extra presser feet. And isn't that adorable? We all need a cold beverage or hot beverage. So how about that to keep it warm and cold? And this is a class, correct?
This will be a class
yes.
in the fall.
Isn't that awesome? So yes, you can go on. Oh, fantastic. That again, you can go to the various websites of the Janome dealers. This is a Canadian designer pattern, also available from your Janome dealer. So again, come out to support the shows, come out to support the local dealers. Yes, Robin loves her M7. Oh, there is certainly lots to love. How much is M17? Well, that you need to see with your fabulous Janome dealer. And then Janome always sets the standard the suggested manufacturer's retail price. And then the individual shows will have special deals. And then the dealers will price their machines individually, because maybe they have their own sales and promotion. This was all done in the embroidery machine. Isn't that beautiful? Nice and puffy. You see that dimension. Isn't that beautiful? We could even do quilting, with our AccuSketch app. We could even draw these circles and then stitch it out in our embroidery machine. So yes, our embroidery machines do these beautiful embroideries, but we can also quilt. All this stippling. Quilting can be done in the embroidery machine as well. So again, another reason to check out your fabulous Janome dealer. So here in our booth at Quilt Canada, yes, we have Shirley from Ultimate Sewing in Oshawa, Ontario. Oh, and then it looks like they're in a huddle, so I won't interrupt them, but I'll just walk by. I won't interrupt, but I just want to say there's the fabulous Nancy and Krista from Triangle Sewing in Guelph. And I know a lot of our viewers already know these lovely ladies. And yes, we're all setting up. Our fabulous sales rep, Sandra. So we're all setting up, and yes, we're all hot and sweaty. But yes, and let's not forget, Paul, the muscles behind moving all of these machines. Yes, and we're going to have more staff, more family here. Yes, which is fun to come to the show. And we'll see. And of course, as a quilter, we have to see our amazing, this is the Janome Quiltmaker Pro 20. Oh, and there we see me. The Janome Quiltmaker Pro 20 with that Pro Stitcher tablet. We're still setting it up. This beautiful sign, which are Amanda Brown, all pieced together, was all paper pieced, I believe. So isn't that amazing? Quilted on the Quiltmaker 20 with the Pro Stitcher. So look at all that beautiful quilting. So again, another good reason to come to the Janome show to see these machines. We have Quiltmaker 15. Now this does have a Pro Stitcher Lite tablet. Will Nova be there? I'm not sure if Nova Sewing is another of our Janome dealers. I'm not sure if they will be here in the show. They're not in our booth. In our Janome booth, we have, again, Triangle Sewing and Ultimate Sewing. I'm not sure if Nova will be here in the show, because then we do have others. And I'll tour the show as a sneak peek. There's Gem Sewing, our dealers from Sudbury and from New Liskeard. But yes, and I'll come and I'll tour the show later. Specifically, I just wanted to show the machines here in our booth. And yes, I'm a quilter. Why do I need a serger? Sergers are fabulous. I will show some samples in the various lives that I will do throughout the weekend. I know some of our Janome America educators, they like to actually use the serger to serge the edge of their quilt before they bind it. So that flattens out the binding. Where are we at? We're at the International Center in Toronto, Ontario for Quilt Canada. First time the show has been here since 2017. And this is the fabulous Janome Mylock 454D, part of the new sailing line of sergers. The wonderful thing about this new line of sergers, they have this special Hutterite, oh no, it's not Hutterite, it's something like that, with the rubber, so the serger isn't dancing around, it stays gripped to the table. And there's some other improvements here too. But I know, again, a lot of educators, they like to serge the edge of their the edge of their quilt first before they bind it. So that's a good use of the serger. And as well, there's quilt as you go, of course. You can do it on the serger. Now, you can all go back to Janome America's, Janome Sewing Machines YouTube, and Janome Canada's YouTube. I did actually serger quilting. I did many presentations to show you can use your serger for quilting to construct your quilts, use the 1/4 of an inch piecing. So many things you can do on the serger. This is the fabulous 6700P. Again, that all metal bed. Look at all that beautiful LED lighting. Another fabulous machine, one of our quilters' favorites. But again, whatever kind of sewing you do, this machine can do it too. Definitely a very heavy-duty machine. But yes, that people love again, this is a 10-inch throat space. So they like the bigger throat, all that beautiful LED lighting. The 6700, we can use the HP foot and HP needle plate that come included. There's lots of goodies. That HP needle plate and HP foot give us that perfect 1/4 of an inch seam. I love this stitch chart here for the 6700. And they tell us specifically for that professional grade HP needle plate and HP foot. It stands for high performance. So again, that we can use these stitches with that specific needle plate, with that specific foot. So yes, isn't that amazing? They do all the work for us. And yes, the fabulous AT2000D air thread serger. Again, why as a quilter would I want a serger? Oh, again, we can do our 1/4 of an inch piecing right on our serger. I love demoing the serger cloth guide. There is an optional cloth guide that just screws on. If your serger has this little screw in the front, then the optional serger cloth guide just screws in there, and it is just like a fence. If my thumb were the fence, it just provides this fence. So again, we can set up to 5/8 of an inch to do as a garment sewer, that seam allowance, or again, we can move it in closer to a 1/4 of an inch, and that could be again as a piecer. And then, yes, we can do our quilt as you go. Even all that thick batting can go through the sergers, no problem. Double check the Janome Life blog for more about quilt as you go, more about serger quilting. And again, all the lives that I did previously on quilting with a serger. The fabulous HD9. There's so much we can do. It is straight stitch only. There's so much we can do with a straight stitch though. What serger is that? Oh, this is the AT2000D air thread serger. And previously I had shown the Mylock 454D. There are many sergers in the Janome line, so go check your Janome dealers. Go to janome.com, janome.ca, wherever you are in the world, to the respective Janomes to find all of the machines. Yes, for the HD9, well, sure, we can do leather and vinyl and cork and do all of our tote bags, especially when we're going to use, like the optional HD roller foot. This will help us sew those thicker layers, all that big piping for our outdoor projects. I did this HD roller foot as part of, I think it was Janome's Awesome Accessory Countdown. So you can go back to Janome Canada's YouTube channel to see this. Janome America has lots of demos on the HD roller foot and all Janome feet as well. So double check their YouTube channel as well. But yes, we can do ruler quilting even on the HD9. There is a special ruler foot for this machine and for virtually every Janome machine out there. So double check with your dealer to get the correct accessories for your machine. But yes, even on this straight stitch only machine, we can do ruler quilting. We can do free motion quilting. We can always do garment sewing, again, tote bags, anything heavy duty. And then again, another 6700P. There is so much variety, so many machines. There is again a Janome machine for everyone. So let me flip around very quickly. Camera, there we go. So this is our booth right now. I sort of put everybody on the spot saying, I'm doing a live right now. But just as a sneak peek that for those of you, again, that are in Canada, specifically Ontario, that you can come down to the International Centre in, again, Mississauga, Toronto, just right up the street from Pearson International Airport, so very easy to get to. And then you will see this booth. It, again, kind of looks chaotic now, but it will be all set up and beautiful and ready to go. So yes, now again, wherever you are in the world, make sure that you go to your Janome dealer and see what machines that they have available for you. A great time to come to a big show like this, or again to the dealer store where you can actually sit down and test drive to make sure you find the machine that is new for you. And then yes, tomorrow, even if you are again in Janome America, Janome's around the world, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, on Janome Canada's Facebook and Janome Canada's YouTube channel, we are going to reveal, it'll be in this, as I spin around again, we're going to do a big reveal on this table here. There will be a big reveal tomorrow, 11 a.m., Janome Canada Facebook and Janome Canada YouTube. So hopefully you'll tune in and see that. And then I will try to do some lives throughout the show so I can run around and see who else is here and all the wonderful quilts on display. I'll go through the National Juried Show quilts. We do have a lot of Americans entering in and getting juried into our quilt show up here too. So again, I love how we can all share the Janome love wherever we are in the world. So that's wonderful. And yes, anyone who's going to come here locally, I will be in my traditional Janome red shirt and of course my little red slippers. So I will be here front and center in the booth. So great to see you all, everyone. Thank you so much. And I will see you all either in person at the show Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or of course for everyone else, I will see you all next week in another Janome America's Janome Canada Facebook Live. Thank you so much. Bye.